Hello people, welcome back to another Improv Kitchen. Today we're going to see if these Crepinis can chimmy. That's right, I'm bringing it back. We're going with will it chimmy. But first, we're going to figure out whether or not I can make a chimichanga out of essentially a crepe made out of cauliflower and egg, because crepes are made out of stuff like that, I guess. First thing you're going to do is cook up some turkey, which I didn't put on the screen, but I mean, you take some ground turkey and you cook it up. Season it how you like, do whatever you want, or use a different meat. Doesn't matter to me. Next, obviously, you're going to have to throw in some jalapenos because jalapenos are essential in all cooking, in everything. You should put jalapenos everywhere, except down there, because nobody wants spicy pee-pee. So, anyways, back to what I was getting at. Next, you're going to throw in some cotija cheese. Yeah, this is cotija cheese, not Kroger brand Parmesan that I bought for $2. And then you're going to do the wrap doodly thing where you smoosh it, crunch it, flip it, and bop it again. But before you do that, you're going to egg it. That's the new part of the bop it alignment is throwing in egg it. Throw some egg there and truck it. You don't know what you're doing, so just cover it in egg, I guess. And hopefully that'll work. And you're going to want to grab another crepini because you realize that this is not going to hold together at all. But it's fine because they say that there are 0 carbs each, so I'm still at 0 carbs. Well, except for the jalapenos that are in there that would probably have some form of carbohydrate, and egg got everywhere. So did the cotija cheese. And then you're going to want to egg it just a little bit more, and by a little bit more, you're basically dousing this. I put 2 eggs in that bowl, and I used most of it on sliming this chimichanga, I guess. It's kind of a chimichanga. It looked kind of like one. As you see, the texture is very much like those little rice dingle things that they make in sushi that I don't have the word for. But again, I don't remember. Nori? No, that's seaweed. What is my problem? I don't know. Yeah, so you do that. You roll that up, you squish it, and it sticks. Because egg is nature's glue. And you'll take that and put that glue all over the outside. It's like you're basically putting paste on your art project in kindergarten where you slime it up a bit again and mop it up, using it like a little tool there. And egg the other side, and that seems to do a good. It is a good job there. And you're gonna have, while you're doing that, I probably should have mentioned this before. Put a piece of butter into a pan because we're not going to deep fry it. We're going to pan fry it. And the reason why we're doing that is because I don't have a deep fryer, and my air fryer is full of junk right now. So it's objectively healthier than a deep fryer, but there would be too much science that I'd have to go into to explain what is and what is not healthy as far as deep frying or air frying or whatever. So you're going to fry that up a bit until you have what looks kind of like a chimichanga. This thing did have almost the exact texture. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to just kind of kick it around a bit, make sure that it can't get out on its own, and clearly it can't. So you're good there. You've created quite the barrier to keep your chimichanga from escaping the pan. But it did have well, there you go. Quite the texture, which was somewhere between a chimichanga and one of those sushi things that I will figure out the word for. It will get there, but it looks like a chimichanga, so let's see what it tastes like, I guess. And here we go. So yeah, it kind of looks actually maybe more like an empanada than anything. And I decided to get some homemade guacamole and put it on the top there, fresh squeezed, and yeah, that was a nice little dollop. And then you eat the rest on your own, of course. Why not? And for those of you screaming Inari at your computer screen to get me to remember the word that I was looking for, congratulations, it worked. And now you throw a little jalapeno on top to make it more, I guess, fancy looking? That's what I did. I mean, I probably could have put some sour cream on there or invested more time into this whole thing, but I didn't. So this is what you get. But I did decide to do a cross section here for you after grabbing the only knife that I had available, which was a Santoku knife. Somehow I remembered Santoku knife over Inari, uh, and also I had my plasticware that I bought because I am moving soon. So that's a new thing that you will all see, a new place coming up. That is not improv, that is real life. Back to the improv, because you're here for comedy, not for me talking about my life. So I cut through the jalapeno because, well, I don't know, who cares? And as you can see, the filling is still cooked, and the shell is, like I said, basically inari. It's not made out of bean curd, but it might as well have been made out of it. I'd probably find some way to make a keto version of inari, but it would just be filled with probably meat or cauliflower. So maybe a cauliflower mash? It would be like a little mash pocket, mashed potato pocket. Yeah. This thing seemed to taste pretty good though, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for playing, and I'll see you on the next one. And let me know if there's anything you want me to, you know, talk about or make a recipe for. Anyways, have a good one.